Guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna learn the elbow halo. Now the elbow halo is not a real halo, but it really simulates the feeling, and actually this is way easier than a normal halo. When I see people use this one, it kind of feels like a cheat, but it's actually quite a cool move and easy to use in your combos, right? So if you like to use this one, feel free. So for this one you need the donut freeze, which I actually did a tutorial on. You don't need the halo itself, because the halo is actually quite harder than this one. It really helps if you can do a full round of head spin at the very least. So you have to be kind of comfortable on your head, right? And well, you need the windmill. So if you don't have the windmill, don't attempt halos in any shape or form, right? You need to have the windmill down. So this was actually quite easy, especially if you have the donut freeze down. So that's really the prerequisite. If you can do the donut freeze, very good. Also, like I said, be comfortable on your head. Head balance a little bit, etc., etc. So basically, what we do in a normal halo is we pull our head around like this while we make the halo, right? So we kind of do the same, but in this case we're gonna push into that donut freeze. So when you want to do a halo, obviously you cannot stay in the top of the head, so you must make sure your head's actually to the side. But in this case it's also okay if you look that way, so you're actually a little bit on the back of your head. It's all fine. So let me first show you guys to go. I'll start from the headstand, and I'm gonna not stand on the top of my head but more on my hairline. So it's basically how you do that head mill, push into that donut freeze position, right? Forget the legs for 1 second, just use the legs like normal, like it's okay. So from the head position, push into that donut position more or less. But when you do that, you want to glide your head on the floor, because we're going to simulate the halo feeling. So from here, I push and glide my head more or less, right? So while I get in the donut freeze position more or less, I try to push my head around. And now it's very simple. You're going to swing your legs like a windmill, and at the same time simply go back to your headstand. So it's push back to your head, push back to your head. Basically, when you do it really well, it's sort of because you're going to go push, and in the donut freeze you're more on the side of your head, right? And go back, and it will really kind of look like a halo in a way, right? But this is more like a track, or well, I call it elbow halo. It's just a simple little move. But you can use this in your combos. You can use this to actually push yourself into moves and stuff. So it's actually quite a cool little move if you want. So I'm gonna show you guys one real quick. So I think it's easier if you start on your head, but you can actually just do it from combos. Basically, it's all the same pretty much. And if you got it, you can actually also push from the halo freeze towards this donut position basically, and do the same thing. So for my head, I simply go here, push and spin, right, like that. And then when you do that, try to swing very, very low and really mimic the windmill. I think it's kind of better if you wait till you push, but it's just a matter of timing. And one really good thing, well, two really good things about this is you don't have to glide over your head on messed up floor pretty much, because the halo, you have to go all the way around your head. It doesn't always feel good. Also because you're so high, you're basically in a headstand. You can easily push to handstands and do all kinds of crazy combos that would normally be pretty hard from the halo, right? So that's the thing I like. Yeah, that's actually it, guys. This is a very simple move, and you do little combos here and there, and then you push this one out, or you do this one to a crazy move, and it's just quite cool. To me, well, it's not a real halo, obviously, right? So, but if you do this correctly, it will really look like one, basically. Also, I think you can actually do these halos like that if you want, but then your head has to go all the way around like the real halo. And that's the real move, guys. It's really simple. I suggest you practice this, even if you already have halos. Cool little variation, right, that you can also use. So, very simple move. So, from here, simply swing the leg and spin, etc., etc., right? Quite cool. Guys, practice this one. It's easy, and you have it in no time. It's easier than a normal halo. So check out the description for those moves that you need. See you next time.